Yo, what's up guys? It's running season and I'm super excited to start training again hard for some speed. Now I love to be simple and I love to be efficient. So I'm gonna start running you through, pun intended, my running workout so you can see what I do. So today, my workout's gonna be some speed intervals, 30-30 tempo runs. So I'm gonna do 30 seconds pretty fast, 30-second jog, and I'm gonna build up today to probably 16 to 18 rounds depending on how I feel. So you watch, and while you watch, I'm gonna explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Okay, so look, first, please make sure you always warm up really good before you run, especially when you're starting to do some faster work. If you don't warm up, you're gonna possibly pull something, and so activate those ankles and hips and hamstrings. I already rolled up my feet with the lacrosse ball, massaged with the foam roller, my quads, my hamstrings, my shins, and my calf muscles, and I even loosen up a little bit more with more active stretching, and then I take off on some jogging. But even for this workout, so what this is what I call the short tempo, like sprint intervals, very efficient way to increase speed without taxing the body. I still build up during my warm-up, and I'll start mixing in the 30-30 concept now for my warm-up for 5 rounds. So I'll jog faster than my regular jog for 30 seconds, and I'll do that back and forth, 30-30 for 5 minutes, get the blood flowing, loosen up the muscles more, gradually start to increase my speed. So the goal is to jog for 30 seconds, then run fast for 30 seconds for about 20 minutes, not counting that warm-up of 5 minutes. And what you have to make sure you do is build up gradually. Don't start off really fast. By round 10, you'll start moving pretty fast. So you can see I went from the jog to pick up the pace for my sprint work. I am fortunate because I have the Woodway treadmill. It's manual, not electronic, so I can slow down my speed just by slowing down my cadence. If you do this on a regular treadmill, it's not that fun because then you have to kind of jump up on the side and stand on it. So you can see I'm slowing back down again, jogging, and for that 30-second jog. It's so much better to do this outside. And typically I would be outside for these using my Boxing Timer Pro app to lead my pace, so I can just hear that whistle and take off when I need to. Now, if you're just coming across this and you haven't heard me say this before, it's really important that you get a solid aerobic base in. Before you run faster, you need to be able to run slow. I know that's opposite of what we all think, but if you don't have a great aerobic base, it's going to be really hard to increase your speed. Now, this is a great progression from the slow and steady aerobic work, because even though it's interval training, it is aerobic capacity training. Your heart rate isn't going to be elevating to max, and it's only going to be coming down just enough. So it's relatively steady, and you can see I'm picking up the pace again for that 30-second interval. Now, why I love this concept is because it's training your body to utilize oxygen better, and it's helping your blood flow. And you can see I slowed down again. I'm back into my jog mode, and really working some medium like fast twitch muscle fibers, not super fast twitch muscle fibers, but some medium threshold fibers. It's good training for blood flow because you're going fast, you're coming back down, you're teaching your body how to move that oxygen through the muscles and through the vessels in a very efficient way. So for pace, you'll see that you'll feel stronger in a race when you start to mix these intervals in. You're never gonna go max 100% speed. That's a mistake. That's going to tax your body, but you're going just enough so it's sort of uncomfortable. You're managing that fatigue and recovery, and then you're pushing that pace for 30 seconds before you back off again. I sometimes will max out pretty darn fast on my last 2 rounds, but nothing crazy. So if you want to mix these in, not only are they a little bit more fun, but great way to burn some fat too. Probably one of my favorite concepts to increase my speed in some of the biggest races that I've done and the best races I've done. And I would not do this more than about 20 rounds total after that 5-minute warm-up. Like I said, I love to keep it short and simple and concise, and maybe even every other week too. You don't have to do it every week. So mix these in, check it out, let me know how it goes. Let's go!